Welcome to Tom and Ben News Wikipedia News Edition. On 15th episode is L'Oreal.
L'Oreal SA is a French personal care company headquartered in Clichy, France, designed with a registered office in Paris.
It is the world's largest cosmetics company and has developed activities in the field concentrating on hair color, skin care, sun protection, makeup, perfume, and hair care.
Liliane Bettencourt was principal shareholder until her death in 2017.
As of 2020, Francoise Bettencourt Myers is the largest shareholder of the company with a 33.14% stake.
In 1909 to 1956, the first steps, constructing a model, Eugene-Paul Louis Schuler, a young French chemist of German descent, developed a hair dye formula called L'Oreal.
Schuler formulated and manufactured his own products, which he then decided to sell to Parisian hairdressers.
On 31 July 1919, Schuler registered his company, the Société Française de Teintures Inoffensives pour Jeux, Safe Hair Dye Company of France.
The guiding principles of the company, which eventually became L'Oreal, were research and innovation in the field of beauty.
In 1920, the company employed 3 chemists.
By 1950, the team was 100 strong. By 1984, was 1,000 and is nearly 82,000 today.
Schuler provided financial support and held meetings for L'Oreal at L'Oreal headquarters.
L'Oreal was a violent French fascist leading an anti-communist group, whose leader formed a political party Mouvement Social Revolutionnaire, MSR, Social Revolutionary Movement, which in occupied France, supported the Vichy collaboration with the Germans.
L'Oreal hired several members of the group as executives after World War II, such as Jacques Therese, who served as CEO of the United States operation.
This involvement was extensively researched by Israeli historian Michael Bar-Zohar in his book, Bitterscent.
L'Oreal got its start in the hair color business, but the company soon branched out into other cleansing and beauty products.
L'Oreal currently markets over 500 brands and thousands of individual products in all sectors of the beauty business: hair color, permanence, hairstyling, body and skincare, cleansers, makeup, and fragrance.
The company's products are found in a wide variety of distribution channels, from hair salons and perfumeries to hyper and supermarkets, health/beauty outlets, pharmacies, and direct mail. L'Oreal has 6 worldwide research and development centers, 2 in France, Albany and Cheverly, 1 in the US, Clark, New Jersey, 1 in Japan, Kawasaki, Kanagawa Prefecture. In 2005, 1 was established in Shanghai, China, and 1 in India.
A future facility in the U.S. will be in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey.
From 1988 to 1989, L'Oreal controlled the film company Paravision, whose properties included the Filmation and De Laurentiis libraries.
Studio Canal acquired the Paravision properties in 1994.
L'Oreal purchased Synthalato in 1973 to pursue its ambitions in the pharmaceutical field.
Synthalato merged with Sanofi in 1999 to become Sanofi Synthalato.
Sanofi Synthalato merged with Aventis in 2004 to become Sanofi Aventis. On 17 March 2006, L'Oreal purchased cosmetics company The Body Shop for £562 million. In January 2014, L'Oreal finalized the acquisition of major Chinese beauty brand Magic Holdings for $840 million. On 11 February 2014, it was announced that L'Oreal had sealed a deal worth €3.4 p.m. to buy back 8% of its shares from Swiss consumer goods giant Nestle.
As a result of the deal, Nestle's stake in L'Oreal will be reduced from 29.4% to 23.29%, while the Ten-Fort Myers family stake will increase from 30.6% to 33.2%.
Nestle has owned the stake in L'Oreal since 1974, when it bought into the company at the request of Liliane de Tenfort, the daughter of the founder of L'Oreal and world's richest woman, who was trying to prevent the French state's intervention in the company. On 20 February 2014, Shiseido agreed to sell its Purina and Clear brands to L'Oreal for €227.5 million, US $312.93 million, 2014. On 18 June 2014, L'Oreal agreed to acquire NYX Cosmetics for an undisclosed price, bolstering its makeup offer in North America, where its consumer products unit had faltered. In September 2014, L'Oreal announced it had agreed to purchase Brazilian hair care company Nile Cosméticos Group for an undisclosed amount. In October 2014, L'Oreal acquired multicultural brand Carol's Daughter. In July 2016, L'Oreal announced it had agreed to acquire IT Cosmetics for $1.2 billion. In May 2018, L'Oreal announced a brand new beauty and fragrance partnership with Valentino. In 1987, during the growth years of the mail-order business, L'Oreal and Three Seuses founded Le Club de Creatures, debuted for mail-order sales of cosmetic products, with brands including Agnes B, Commence and Professor Christine Pullman, among others.
In March 2008, L'Oreal acquired Three Seuses' stake, taking sole control of the company.
In November 2015, L'Oreal announced that Le Club de Creatures debuted with cease activity in the first half of 2014. Since 1997, L'Oreal is an official partner of Cannes Film Festival.
In the years of L'Oreal sponsorship, many L'Oreal ambassadors walked the red carpet of the Cannes Film Festival.
In 2017, L'Oreal beauty ambassadors including Julianne Moore, Susan Sarandon, Andy McDowell, and Eva Longoria were responsible for the film selection for the outdoor cinema during the Cannes Film Festival. L'Oreal's advertising slogan is, "Because I'm worth it," which was introduced in 1973, was written by a 23-year-old English art director and introduced by model and actress Joanne Dussault.
In the mid-2000s, this was replaced by "Because You're Worth It."
In late 2009, the slogan was changed again to "Because We're Worth It," following motivation analysis and work into consumer psychology of Dr. Maxim Tidorenko.
The shift to "We" was made to create stronger consumer involvement in L'Oreal philosophy and lifestyle and provide more consumer satisfaction with L'Oreal products.
L'Oreal also owns a hair and body product line for kids called L'Oreal Kids, the slogan for which is "Because We're Worth It Too." In November 2012, L'Oreal inaugurated the largest factory in the Aberdeen Industrial Park, Cikarang, Indonesia, with a total investment of US $100 million.
The production will be absorbed 25% by the domestic market and the rest will be exported.
In 2010, significant growth occurred at Indonesia with 61% increase of unit sales or 28% of net sales. In 2015, Suju Park became L'Oreal's first Asian American global spokesmodel. In 2015, Christina Gazin became L'Oreal's first internationally spokesperson. Miss World 1994 and Hollywood actress Aishwarya Rai is a global spokesmodel of the brand since 2003.
Award-winning actress Viola Davis is global spokesmodel of the brand as of September 2019.
L'Oreal Group has its head office in the Centre Eugene Fuller in Clichy, Hauts-de-Seine, close to Paris.
The building, constructed constructed in the 1970s from brick and steel, replaced the former Monsavin factory, and employees moved into the facility in 1978.
1,400 employees work in the building.
In 2005, Nils Klauder of Der Spiegel said the building, with its brown, glazed facade of windows, is every bit as ugly as its neighborhood.
Klauder added that the facility gives the impression of a high security zone due to the CCTV cameras and security equipment.
The world's largest hair salon is located inside the head office building.
As of 2005, 90 hairdressers served 300 women, including retirees, students, and unemployed people, per day. The customers are used as test subjects for new hair colors. International units include Jean-Paul Legan is the chairman and chief executive officer of L'Oreal.
Jean-Pierre Myers and Peter Brabek-Letmouth are vice chairman of the board of directors.
As of year-end 2013. In 2003, L'Oreal announced its 19th consecutive year of double-digit growth.
Its consolidated sales were 14.029 euros PM and net profit was 1.653 euros PM.
96.7% of sales derived from cosmetic activities and 2.5% from dermatological activities.
L'Oreal has operations in over 130 countries, employing 50,500 people, 24% of which work in France.
3.3% of consolidated sales is invested in research and development, which accounts for 2,900 of its employees.
In 2003, it applied for 515 patents.
It operates 42 manufacturing plants throughout the world, which employ 14,000 people. In 2007, L'Oreal was ranked 353 in the Fortune Global 500.
The company had earned $2,585 million on sales of $19,811 million.
There were 60,850 employees. On 19 March 2016, the company had a share value of 89,542 million euros, distributed in 562,983,348 shares.
Its reported operating profit in 2016 was 4.54 euros PM, based on revenue of 25.8 euros PM.
L'Oreal holds 10.41% of the shares of Sanofi Aventis, the world's number 3 and Europe's number 1 pharmaceutical company.
The laboratory Zinnia is a joint venture in nutritional cosmetics between L'Oreal and Nestle. They draw on Nestle's knowledge in the fields of nutrition and food safety.
L'Oreal announced a new sustainability plan in 2015, which they hope will help reach the goal of 1 billion new consumers by 2020 by producing more products with less environmental impact and helping customers make sustainable lifestyle choices.
The main commitments to achieve by 2020 include aiming for 100% of its products to have an environmental or social benefit, reducing the company's environmental footprint by 60%, and empowering consumers to make sustainable consumption choices.
In 2009, L'Oreal declared their intention to cut greenhouse gas emissions, water consumption and waste by 50% over the period 2005 to 2015, a reduction in carbon dioxide emissions. That is to be in part achieved by the use of solar panels, biogas and electricity and hot water produced from the combustion of methane gas, recovered from agricultural waste.
In 2012, the company declared a 37.1% reduction in C02 emissions, a 24% reduction in water consumption and a 22% reduction in transportable waste, and was named a sector leader by Climate Counts for its practices and achievements in the management of carbon emissions.
In 2014, L'Oreal made the commitment to ensure that none of its products were linked to deforestation and to source 100% renewable raw materials by 2020.
The group was included in the Corporate Knights Global 100 list of the 100 most sustainable companies.
Since the 80s, L'Oreal has invested €900 million in researching alternatives to animal testing for product safety, using methods such as reconstructed skin models, such as the EPI-Skin model at their research centers in Gironde, France, and Yunnan, China. Nevertheless, this is complicated by markets such as China, where animal testing of all cosmetics for human use is mandatory.
Cosmetics by brands such as The Body Shop, which refuses to do animal testing, are thus not sold in China.
In 2015, L'Oreal was part of a consortium calling on the EU to invest more in research on alternatives to animal testing. In 2014, L'Oreal was listed 61st among 1,200 of India's most trusted brands according to the Brand Trust Report 2014, a study conducted by Trust Research Advisory, a brand analytics company. In 2008, L'Oreal was named Europe's top business employer by the European Student Barometer, a survey conducted by Trendance that covers 20 European countries and incorporates the responses of over 91,000 students. The L'Oreal UNESCO Award for Women in Science was established to improve the position of women in science by recognizing outstanding women researchers who have contributed to scientific progress. The awards are a result of a partnership between the French cosmetics company L'Oreal and the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and carry a grant of US $100,000 for each laureate. The same partnership awards the UNESCO L'Oreal International Fellowships, providing up to US $40,000 in funding over 2 years to 15 young women scientists engaged in exemplary and promising research projects. L'Oreal organizes the yearly L'Oreal Brandstorm, a business game for students in 43 countries.
The game is related to marketing and has a first prize of $10,000, a second prize of $5,000, and a third prize of $2,500.
L'Oreal is also a founding member of the Look Good, Feel Better project, a charity which was formed over 16 years ago to help women combat the physical side effects of cancer treatment. In 2015, Standard Ethics AE gave a rating to L'Oreal in order to include it in its Standard Ethics French Index. EPI-Skin is a reconstructed skin model developed by engineers at L'Oreal France to provide an alternative to animal testing.
Human skin cells left over from breast surgery are developed under in vitro laboratory conditions to form sheets of reconstructed skin.
This has advantages over animal testing other than the sparing of animals. It can be adapted to create reconstructions of a range of skin colors, as well as younger and older skin, meaning that safety tests give more relevant results for humans.
In 2006, the EPI-Skin division acquired SkinEthic, a leading tissue engineering company.
The aim for L'Oreal is to produce products that cater to their diverse customers, specifically in the emerging markets that currently account for 53% of the entire global beauty market.
research methods, L'Oreal aims to tap into 1 billion new consumers in these markets for the upcoming years.
In 2003, the L'Oreal Institute for Ethnic Hair and Skin Research was inaugurated in Chicago to continue their research on African American hair and skin among other ethnicities.
The L'Oreal Group opened the Predictive Evaluation Center in Lyon, France in 2011.
This center is devoted to evaluating the quality of the products without testing on animals.
Additionally, L'Oreal built an international consumer insights division as well as regional research and innovation centers in 6 countries: Japan, China, India, the United States, Brazil, and France.
The aim of these centers is to collect information on their diverse consumers in order to develop products according to their various needs.
In 2011, L'Oreal announced its intention to build a research and innovation center in Bom Jesus Island, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Estimated at 30 million euros, 70 million reals, this project is expected to create about 150 jobs by 2015. The L'Oreal Global Hair Research Center, a facility in Paris Saint-Ouen, opened in March 2012.
It serves as the headquarters for the International Departments of Hair Color, Hair Care, and Hairstyling.
One of the largest investments in company R&I history, the 25,000M Center hosts 500 employees.
These include chemists, physical chemists, opticians, material scientists, metrologists, rheologists, computer scientists, and statisticians.
The facility offers automation, modeling, and sensory evaluation. L'Oreal announced in May 2015 that it was partnering with bioprinting startup Organovo to figure out how to 3D print living, breathing derma that can be used to test products for toxicity and efficacy.
We're the first beauty company that Organovo has worked with, said Guy Galuch, Global Vice President of L'Oreal's Tech Incubator.
On 16 March 2018, L'Oreal announced that it had acquired ModiFace, a beauty tech company that uses augmented reality to allow users to digitally try on different makeup products and hairstyles. This smart device creates custom formulas for lipstick, foundation, and skincare.
Customers can use it through the Perso app, which uses AI technology and is expected to get launched in 2021.
On 11 August 2005, the Supreme Court of California ruled that former L'Oreal sales manager Alexandrowitz had adequately pleaded a cause of action for retaliatory termination under the California Fair Employment and Housing Act and remanded the case for trial.
The case arose out of a 1997 incident in which Jack Wiswall, then the general manager for designer fragrances, allegedly told Andowitz to fire a dark skin sales associate despite the associate's good performance.
When Andowitz refused, Wiswall pointed to a sexy, blonde-haired woman and said, "God damn it, get me one that looks like that."
Wiswall retired as president of the luxury products division of L'Oreal USA at the end of 2006.
The company has recently faced discrimination lawsuits in France related to the hiring of spokesmodels and institutional racism.
In July 2007, the Garnier division and an external employment agency were fined €30,000 for recruitment practices that intentionally excluded non-white women from promoting its hair wash, Fructus style.
L'Oreal is reported as saying the decision was incomprehensible and would challenge the measure in court. In August 2017, L'Oreal dismissed Monroe Bergdorf, a mixed-race transgender model, after she responded to the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia by stating in a Facebook post, "Honestly, I don't have energy to talk about the racial violence of white people anymore."
Yes, all white people. The post was also quoted as saying that white people existence, privilege and success as a race is built on the backs, blood and death of people of color. Racism isn't learned, it's inherited and passed down through privilege, and that white people ought to begin to admit that their race is the most violent and oppressive force of nature on earth.
Shortly after terminating Bergdorf, L'Oreal released a statement affirming their commitment to support diversity and tolerance towards all people irrespective of their race, background, gender and religion, and had terminated their partnership with Bergdorf because her comments were at odds with those values. L'Oreal has been criticized for selling skin whitening products.
Web vertical line last one equals con vertical line first one equals cocoa vertical line title equals skin lightening creams are dangerous yet business is booming.
Can the trade be stopped? Vertical line URL equals https://www.theguardian.com/world/2018/April/23/ Skin lightening creams are dangerous yet business is booming. Can the trade be stopped? Vertical line website equals Guardian vertical line publisher equals Guardian vertical line access date equals 16 June 2020 less than / ref greater than on their website by claiming achieve clear, translucent and radiant skin.
Our skin whitening products work to fade dark spots and brighten skin to give you the fair, flawless complexion you desire.
Eugene Schuler, the company's founder, was an alleged Nazi sympathizer.
L'Oreal concedes that Schuler was an anti-Semitic fascist.
He was also a member of Locagal, which supported the Vichy regime and was a violent, pro-fascist and anti-communist organization.
Eugene bankrolled Locagal and some meetings of Locagal were held at L'Oreal headquarters.
Some of the criminal activities perpetrated by Locagal include firearms transportation, assassinating a former minister, and firebombing 6 synagogues. Other controversy arose when Gene Friedman, a shareholder and board member of TerraVision, a film subsidiary of L'Oreal, was fired.
He claims that he was let go because L'Oreal wanted to avoid an Arab boycott of businesses associated with Jews.
In turn, Friedman decided to expose the past of L'Oreal executives.
Andre Betancourt, who married Schuler's daughter, Lillian Betancourt, and became deputy chairman for L'Oreal, wrote 60 articles for La Terre Francaise.
La Terre Francaise was an anti-Semitic Nazi propaganda sheet.
Andre has admitted ownership of the propaganda but claimed he was poisoned by the Vichy regime and said, "I have repeatedly expressed my regrets concerning them in public and will always beg the Jewish community to forgive me for them."
Andre Betancourt also sheltered Schuler and several collaborators from the French resistance after liberation.
It was also revealed that Eugene Schuler hired Jacques Therese, who was the honorary head of L'Oreal's U.S. affiliate, Cosmere, and was involved with Locagal.
Further controversy arose when it was revealed that L'Oreal had its German headquarters for over 30 years, before being sold in 1991 on land confiscated from a Jewish family during World War II.
The Jewish family has been battling for restitution from the company for 3 generations, the latest of which is Edith Rosenfelder, a Holocaust survivor.
Fritz Rosenfelder was forced to sell the house to a Nazi official, of which the family never received the proceeds of the sale.
Instead, the family was deported.
The Allies passed Jewish restitution legislation, which states that transactions with Nazis, even if appearing to be with the owner's consent, can be considered invalid.
As the land was sold to an offshoot of L'Oreal, which was later bought out in 1961 by L'Oreal, the company claims that it is not responsible for anything that happened before then.
The basis for Rosenfelder's argument is that since the original sale was illegal, all subsequent sales are equally unlawful.
There was restitution paid in 1951 to the Jewish Restitution Successor Organization, though this was done without the family's consent and none of the money ever reached the family.
I'm Monica Witzfelder, daughter of Edith Rosenfelder, published in French as L'Oreal Chris Maison and in English as L'Oreal Stole My House. Details how L'Oreal took over the Witzfelder home in the German city of Karlsruhe after the Nazis had engineered the removal of the family to make it its German headquarters.
Monica Witzfelder is quoted as saying, "All the other businesses which took Jewish property have since returned it, without any great debate."
I don't understand why L'Oreal should be any different from the others.
A case was brought before the Supreme Court in France, but the public prosecutor ruled that there could be no trial.
As of 2007, she is bringing the case to the European Court of Human Rights. On 31 July 2014, during Operation Protective Edge, launched by the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, in the Gaza Strip, the Israel Advocacy Organization Stand With Us posted several Facebook photos of care packages, which they said were donated by Garnier Israel to female IDF soldiers.
This sparked several calls to boycott Garnier and L'Oreal worldwide.
As of 23 June 2020, no official statement was made by Garnier or L'Oreal regarding the donation. Following L'Oreal's 2006 purchase of the Body Shop, which does not support animal testing, the Body Shop's founder Anita Roddick was forced to defend herself against allegations of abandoning her principles over L'Oreal's track record on animal testing.
Calls were made for shoppers to boycott the Body Shop.
L'Oreal no longer tests any of its products or any of its ingredients on animals anywhere in the world.
However, L'Oreal does sell products in China and can, therefore, be subject to animal testing by the Chinese government.
L'Oreal was fined by Auto Right de la Concurrence in France in 2016 for price fixing on personal hygiene products. In May 2007, L'Oreal was one of several cosmetic manufacturers, along with Clinique, Estée Lauder, Payet, Lancome, ordered by the Therapeutic Goods Administration in Australia to withdraw advertising regarding the wrinkle removal capabilities of their products. In the UK, L'Oreal has faced criticism from Ofcom regarding the truth of their advertising and marketing campaigns concerning the product performance of one of their mascara brands.
In July 2007, the British Advertising Standards Authority attacked L'Oreal for a television advert on its telescopic mascara featuring Penelope Cruz, stating, "It will make your eyelashes 60% longer."
In fact, it only made the lashes look 60% bigger by separating and thickening at the roots and by thickening the tips of the lashes.
They also failed to state that the model was wearing false eyelashes.
In July 2011, the British Advertising Standards Authority took action against L'Oreal, banning 2 airbrushed Lancome advertisements in the UK featuring actress Julia Roberts and supermodel Christy Turlington.
The agency issued the ban after British politician Joe Swinson argued that the 2 ads misrepresented reality and added to the self-image problem amongst females in the UK.
L'Oreal acknowledged that the photos have been airbrushed but argued that the two cosmetic products could actually produce the results depicted in the ads and that the results of the products have been scientifically proven. In June 2014, the company reached agreement with the U.S. Federal Trade Commission not to make claims about its anti-aging products unless it had credible scientific evidence supporting the claims.
The settlement followed an investigation by the Commission into claims being made in relation to two products, which the Commission described as false and unsubstantiated.
L'Oreal has a team of 400 members of staff who post content to Facebook every day, according to Mark Meneskin, the company's chief marketing officer. Brands are generally categorized by their targeted markets, such as the mass, professional, luxury, and active cosmetics markets.
The Body Shop and Galderma are directly attached to the head office.
L'Oreal also owns interests in various activities such as fine chemicals, health, finance, design, advertising, and insurance. That's all today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos and see you in episode 16.